Penalty. 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 Penalty.
Penalty.
Penalty.
Wow. Penalty.
Penalty? What penalty?
Penalty. 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 Wow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to GGRC's 1 hour of Spa special event. I'm your host, Arachon, and I'm joined by my co-host, Devil's Hound, and we are here at, you join us, obviously, at Spa for what promises to be a great race. I should probably inform you guys, we have safety cars coming up in this event, so in the event that in the race we will have a crash, a safety car will be deployed. It's basically a bit like F1 in that aspect.
Me and Blue, 15th and 16th.
You are, indeed.
Good.
Before I start on pole, if I do, I'm going to have to slap you.
There you go, you can see our two safety
I got an
cars
orange
at
car.
the back.
He's got a silver car.
So, here's our grid layout. Willie is on pole, Pat in second, Kepthero third, Lillian fourth, Pim fifth, MLS sixth, Ender seventh. Aritz Gaming is in eighth, Matt Wing is in ninth, and Zombie Boy rounds out the top 10. The driver's on the grid, and let's get ready to race for this hour-long special at Spa. And it's lights out, away we go! Willie getting a slightly bad start. Kepler's going, someone's on the grass on the left already. I don't know who on earth that is. That looks like Leo, who got a really awkward start as they come around turn one. Willie getting a clean start. Lillian getting a very bad start. He looks like he tapped one of the other drivers as he exited turn one, but I don't think it's going to cause any damage as they head down now, up over Pujon. Willie leads Pat and Kep in hot pursuit in second and third. Pim backwards in fourth place. Ender battling with Ender, who's actually just overtaken him. So Pim's actually, I'm not sure quite what he's done, but it looks like he's got a problem. Pim has an engine problem. There's a very bad start from him. However, it's only lap one, so we're probably going to halt the safety car before it actually comes out. So we'll see how well he's going to cope later on with these races and these extremely high-powered cars. I can hear you giggling in the background, you nonce.
We're going to see how he's going to cope.
Let's catch back up on the leaders. So we have Pat currently leading this race with a 2:01.9 on his last lap, so a very quick lap time from him. He's followed by Willie in second place, staying in his slipstream, and you've got Kepler in third place. So they're travelling as a big group at the start. You can see the safety cars in the background just at turn one. Great looking liveries on there. Oh, it looks like there's been an accident. It looks like Leo K, he's got severe engine damage. I think we might have to deploy the safety car for that, unfortunately.
How many laps?
We'll run the safety car out for 1 lap. But let's have a look at the front there. So you've got Blue Phoenix leading the pack. The safety car has actually come back up to 5th at the moment. So MLS has finally joined the fray. Lillian not too far behind as well. So you can just see him in the background shot there, starting to come into view. But safety car is coming in this lap. So the safety car will be coming in. The safety car obviously will be coming in. And it'll be up to Willie to put the hammer down to restart this race. Kepler the top 3 didn't actually pit this lap, so the GRC, so Zombie Boy and MLS are really going to be in for it. So the next time the safety car comes out, Willie, Pat and Kep are actually going to be at a really big disadvantage. So here we go now. As they come out, Willie, Pat and Kep actually all went into the pits. Oh my god, that's a bit of a surprise. So Lillian and Enderwolf now lead this race as they enter lap 9, coming into the first corner. Lillian up the inside of Ender is a pretty good move, but Lillian spun at turn 1. A very, very crucial loss of traction has put him down to 3rd, and Pim up into 2nd. He's actually pulled quite a bit of a gap on Pim, 2.6 seconds the gap now, and which means Lillian is still right on his tail as they head up towards the bus stop chicane. It's alright guys, we can head back to the action. Here comes Lillian right up the inside as he gets to the bus stop chicane. It looks like Lillian's going to have the outside, but Pim's going to have the inside for coming up towards the main straight. So they're side by side heading down the front straight, but Lillian looks like he's made the move and he's made a 0.4 second gap on Pim as they come up towards turn 1. Pim is not going to be happy about that. Hang on, let's have a little bit further behind. Looks like Willie and Kep might be in a bit of a battle here. So Willie up the inside of Kep, coming around the outside of Willie. as they come around into the first half of the hairpin. So Kep's going to have the inside for the second half, but Willie holds it around the outside, so good defensive driving from him. Hello, fourth stream watcher. So Willie's going to hold just ahead as they head up down the back straight and up towards the bus stop chicane. So Kep on the inside with a bit of battery power, but since we're past 150 miles an hour, it's not going to be good enough for him. So Willie currently just ahead. I wonder if Kep's going to make a move down here, so we're just going to wait. Kep not looking back. Here he comes up the inside of Willie, coming up into the first half of the bus stop of chicane. Pim actually just come into the pits. We're not going to worry about that right now, but he's actually looking like he's actually made the move on Willie. So very good driving from him. So Kep's now up into 5th place. Would you like to return to the commentary box?
I'll consider it at the 25-minute mark.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You won't.
This isn't an argument.
This is definitely not an argument. It's a command, Vev.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
This isn't a command.
This is a command.
No, it's not.
I order you to get back to the commentary box. Get out of the car.
No! Lock
You
doors.
Get out of the vehicle. This is
No! No! Never! You'll never take me alive, brothers!
Alright, we'll let you stay. Christ. Looks like
No, it isn't.
Don't start this again.
I'm not.
You fucking well are.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
there goes my monetization. Let's ignore the argument for now, but Willie's just come around the outside of Z and he's just moved up into 4th place as he come out towards the back straight. Yeah, look, he
No, he
has.
isn't.
He has. I've seen it. I
No, he
can
hasn't.
see him. He is in 4th place, Bev. Shush. Maybe I don't want you in the commentary box.
No, he isn't. I don't want to be up there. You farted last time we were in there. I can.
Hey, we
I can
don't
breathe.
talk about that. Oh,
Interesting.
interesting indeed. Having a look further behind, you got Zombie Boy and Patrick. Both
Cap in
in a bit of a
second.
fight.
Willie in third.
Oh, there's a
Xenon
little bit of
fourth.
contact. Willie and Zombie
No, it
Boy
isn't.
on the final. Yes, there was. Fuck off.
What?
There was a little bit of contact. Just in
Patrick saying fuzz.
front. Fuzz indeed.
Mls in 11th.
Buzz. Muesli. Can we refer to MLS as muesli?
Muesli.
Okay, mind you though, Pat's just come around the inside. Zombie Boy, there's contact! Oh, there's a little bit of dirty driving coming around from Zombie Boy. He's just got into contact with Pat, but Pat has made the move, so no safety car needed yet. Vev, did you leave your boom on?
Yours.
Okay,
Why?
because I just heard you through the mic. I was a bit confused about what that was.
Okay, boomer.
Reaction already. He has not, but he is out on the soft tyre, which means he can really start to get the hammer down. Can you stop playing memes in my chat? It's going to get me copy striked.
You're going to get copy striked by Ref PG7 Industries.
Let's have a look at how this race, well, this battle unfolds as they enter Pujon. End up playing somewhat defensive, but Pim all over the back of Ende, looking for a spot to overtake. As they exit Pujon and down into the chicane. Pim going around the outside, but Ende closing the gap, closing the door on the inside, so Pim cannot find a way past him at this current time. Both Willie and Kep coming into the pits. I'm not sure quite what their strategies were looking for, but it looks like Ender and Pim are going to now overtake and take the new first and second slots. Looks like Pim trying to make a move down Ender onto turn 1, and he looks like he's made a very clean move. Pim now up into 1st place, where he wishes he belonged, but probably won't at the end of this race, because Ender's got better fuel and tyres and everything else. Vev, are you doing donuts?
Oh.
Get
Oof.
off of the track. Can you not? Vev, where are you? That's you, isn't it? Vev. Oh, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Behave.
Okay.
Behave, you muppet.
No, I don't think I will.
But you can see Pim up the inside of Pat, but Pat's going to have the inside as they come around. There's a little bit of contact. Pim being forced just a little bit wide from Patrick as they keep their positions. Ritz also trying to get in on the fray. It's just a little bit wide. But Pat's now going to have to deal with attack and defense. He's got to defend himself from Ritz, who's flashing his lights at him in disgust, coming around into the chicane. But you can see Pim and Pat having some real fights coming on. Now 16 minutes left of this hour-long race. You can see Pim is starting to pull away from that. So Ritz right on the back of Patrick as they come down the back straights. Oh, a little bit of contact. Ritz just being pushed a little bit wide. Especially since Ritz is on better tyres, he has to get round Pat as quickly as possible. He can't afford to lose this much time. You can see that, but they're both braking, so Ritz staying patient, but Pat's going to have to stay out for at least 1 or 2 more laps on this tyres. But Ritz having the better exit as they come down the start-finish straight side by side, coming into turn 1. Ritz having the better exit has really just made that move for him. So he's now up into 6th place. Pat getting a little bit hasty on the exit there, but holding the car on his own. Ender's winning by about 9 seconds. He's actually...
Oop, ow, I've got engine damage.
This does not call for a safety car because you are the safety car. That's not how...
Safety car for the safety car.
Ender, this is not how it works.
Safety car for the safety car. Oh, I've got so much damage.
Absolute
I bonked the
muppet.
wall. Should be in a nuclear bunker.
Oh, fair enough. We'll go find a nuclear bunker. Here comes Z now, really just hot on the heels. Zombie Boy's gone a little bit wide on the exit of that turn, so Zeno's taken the inside up into 9th place in his R18, but he has no battery power. However, Zombie Boy does have battery power, but they're above 150 miles an hour, so Zeno is going to stay ahead as they enter the bus stop chicane now. So Zeno playing relatively defensive into there, so Zombie Boy just going to have to trail behind. There's a little bit of contact, so Zeno gone very, very wide at the exit of that turn, with now some rear bumper damage and some rear left wheel damage. He's definitely got the grip. So Enderwolf is now pitting for the last 10 minutes of this race. Willie also pitting in. What about Pim in 3rd? Pim is going to stay out in 3rd place on the soft tyre, as is Keplero on the hard tyre. So I think Keplero and Pim are going to go to the end on these tyres.
So anything could pretty much happen at this point. So here comes Ender, 36 on the fuel, out on the soft tyre. He's now going to have to really push to catch up to these top 2. What about Willie? Still on the hard tyre, he's coming out on the soft tyre as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here comes Zeno at the inside of Zombie Boy as they enter the chicane. Zeno on the inside, but Zombie Boy coming in on the inside for the second half of the chicane. But Zeno making the move around the outside. A very clean move indeed. Up into 9th place from Zeno. Great move.
So shall I join you in the commentator box?
You have 2 minutes left. Now you tell me.
Nah, JK cycle them out.
Rude.
I was putting myself into a safe location away from the Kaz.
So, coming out onto the final lap of this race. So, it's only the top 4 to contend for. Lilium has secured a 5th place finish, so a very good drive from him overall. But the fight now is really between Ender and Willie for 3rd place. So Willie right on the back of him. Both very low on fuel, it seems. Willie on just slightly better tyres as they come up onto Eau Rouge and out on Radion. Willie side by side with Ender, 3rd place, up for grabs. Now Willie's really pushed that R18 to its limits and has overtaken Ender with quite considerable ease now as they head down towards the hairpin. That's not a hairpin, that's a chicane. So, coming round then to the final corner. Pim wins the 1 hour. I was going to say 24 hours. The 1 hour of Spa event. A great drive from him overall, and potentially a slightly lucky one. Kep holds off Willie to take the second place. Willie takes third place, and Ender finishes fourth. Good driving for everybody. I've been your host, Arachon, and Devil is still out on track and not in the commentary box, so he's going to stay there.